What's up, YouTubers? Make a video today on how you check your charging system, see what the alternator's putting out, seeing what volts are in the battery when you're not running it, and then how to compile the battery. And that's how you load it up, just like you're cranking on it. You're loading it up and see what the battery can take, see how good the battery is. Okay. So here we go is the battery tester. The gauge is 0. Got a load tester down here. You want to test it, you push that over and you hold it for 10 seconds and we'll watch the meter here and see. But first off, we'll put the ground on, and then this gauge will go up. We should be over, I would say, well, let's see, 13.6 or 8 I think is a good reading. Okay, she's showing 15. Oh my God. Hang on, my phone's ringing. Okay, so we're back to this now. It sure seems to be reading, that gauge seems to be reading awful high. I don't think it should be up into 15. Unless it's going by down here. No, it's up here. Volts. Cranking system, battery volts. There she's showing damn near 15. So I don't know how accurate this gauge is, honestly. I know you can adjust this gauge a little bit. Yeah, that ain't doing much either, so. But that's off center there. Trying to get that right back on 0. Let me grab a little screwdriver here instead of using my fingers. See if we can zero that gauge out. Right there should be zeroed. Well, wow, that's showing a high reading anyway. 12 is right there. That next notch in between 12 and 14. It should be 13. I would say it should be about 3 notches past 13, maybe 4. Now all the way up to 15. There's nothing wrong with my charging system or my battery, so I don't know about that. But anyway, let me, that's what she's giving for an alternator reading. 14, almost 15. Let me shut this off now. Okay. Now this will give us the volts in the battery, which that's coming out pretty true. 13.2 or so. That's pretty good. Now the last thing you can do with that, putting these on and just starting it up, shows you a reading for the charging system. I think that's off a little bit myself. These are $18 online. They're just called battery tester. But anyway, you want to see over 12 volts in your battery when you put this on. It's about 13.2, 13.4. That's pretty good. Now we're going to click this button over and hold it. You're supposed to do it for 10 seconds. That'll compile the battery. Now we're going to look at this 2468 1000 green right there. This needle ought to come up on that first notch for 200 where it goes up and then it goes over. It should be right in between that little notch area. That's where it should be. If it's a little higher or whatever, that's okay too, but let's just give it a try here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. She's holding way high. That was up into the 400 for compiling. You should have 300 at least to compile, which, like I said, that's pretty hard to see. So 200 and 300 is so close together between that 2 and 4. But you see how high that started. It dropped a little bit, but it stayed about 400 or better. So that's excellent. No problems there at all. I just wanted to check out this this unit because I have an old Sun unit that I still use quite often. I bought this cheap one because it's easier and it's lighter, but I have this old unit here my father had in a gas station for about 50 years, which you can check the volts, you can compile the battery just like we did, You could check the amps and the battery, all that too. I've had them. My dad retired years ago. I've had this thing for probably 10 years. Works great. Big, bulky, real hard to put on side post batteries and whatever. So I bought this little $18 one. So I mean, I think it read a little high on the alternator reading, but I'm not sure what my truck is supposed to put out. So maybe it is. As far as I remember on all the old Chevys and all the crap I worked on for years and years and years, about 13.6, 13.8 maybe, at an idle with nothing on, just idling, and that's what the alternator is putting back in the battery. That should be good. I was putting out a lot if that's true, if that's real. But you know, this also was set up as a heavy half ton with 2 batteries because it has a plow. So maybe they beefed up the alternator. Actually, I bought this alternator. I just put this alternator on like a couple months ago. You know what? Am I a dumbass? That might be like a 180 amp alternator. Maybe I went super heavy duty or something. But anyway, I think that little unit for 18 bucks is kick ass. They're super easy to use. Everybody can afford one of them. They're less than $20 to your door. So that's how you start the car up. Just put the cables on, look at the gauge. That's how you check what the alternator is putting out. Then you shut the car off and just have them on there, and that'll tell you the voltage that's in the battery. Then last thing you do is click that button over and hold it for the count of 10 seconds and see, that'll load your battery just like you're cranking the car over. Hold it, and if it drops down past 200 and keeps going, that means your battery's shit. Should hold above 3 or higher for the battery to be perfect. If it's right around 3 and dropping a little bit, whatever, probably be okay for the summer. You might lose the cranking amps in the winter and she'll go out, but that's how you use that little machine. Any questions about it, just leave a message below there and I'll answer any questions I can for you. But just wanted to show you that little $20 unit and how it worked. So Bob's Lawn Service and Plowing. I'm out.